As always, focus on the technique of the exercise. Think of it as a practice. We want to get good form first, and then follow that with intensity or load or amount of reps that we do. So prioritize your technique and then build upon that with some intensity. Definitely challenge yourself, but always keep in mind that if something feels sketchy, it is sketchy. Let's get started with a warm-up. We'll just start with a march in place, pulling the knee up to the hip. Opposite elbow drives, meeting opposite knee at the top. And we'll just march for a few seconds here. Taking your time, pulling the knee up, aligned with the hip, trying to maintain good posture up top so we don't want to bend over. And then let's pick up the pace a little bit and add a skip into the pattern here. So popping off the midfoot, pull the knee up to the hip, arms continue to be active at your side, so just skipping in place. If you've got the space for it, let's turn this into a forward and backward skip. Skipping forward for 4 or 5 reps, and then skipping backwards, pull the knee up to the hip and rotate away. Skip out, skip back, open the gate as you skip back. Skip out, skip back. You could be marching through this. If you're looking for less impact, you could always march or step through. Last few seconds on this move. 3, 2, 1. Let's get our jumping jack pattern, hopping the feet out, pull the arms up over the shoulders, in and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. You're welcome to step through as an alternative. If you're not jumping today, you've always got this as an alternative. Smooth reps, good posture up top, getting the heart rate pumping a bit. Last 10 seconds, let's speed up. 3, 2, 1, time. Squat pattern is next. Drop the hips, full foot on the ground, get low, get tall. Squat, stand. Squat, stand. Trying to stay upright at the torso so we don't want to bow down. Take your time, focus on the pattern. Take progression here. Squat, stand, pivot, punch. So punch across the body at the top of the pattern. Pivot that back foot. Get low. Get tall, pivot, punch. Last few seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. Seal jack, jumping jack pattern. Open and close at the arms. So this time hands are shoulder height rather than going up and down. We're making a T with each rep. Again, you could be stepping through if you don't want to jump. Last 10 seconds, let's speed up just a bit. 3, 2, 1, time. Split squat, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hands behind the head, squeeze the shoulder blades. Be sure not to flare at the chest though. Dip the back knee, drive through a vertical shin in front. Get low, get tall. Just working your range of motion. You may not have the full range just yet. A couple more reps on this leg. And let's switch your lead leg. Stay active at the shoulder blades up top. So squeeze shoulder blades together. See if you can keep the elbows away from the eyes so you can't see your elbows. Couple more reps here. Very good. Butt kick, high knee combo coming up next. 8 butt kicks, 4 on each side. 8 high knees, 4 on each side. We'll just cycle through again. You could step through if you need less impact. Otherwise, just jogging in place. 8 kickers, 8 high knees. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Lateral lunge coming up next. Wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead. Let's shift our weight from side to side, bending into the leg. You shift towards, straighten out the other. Excellent. Let's make our way to a tabletop position. 10 fingers pressing into the ground, and let's roll the shoulders for 2 or 3 revolutions in one direction, and then 2 or 3 in the other. Curl the toes, pike the hips, look back at the feet, pedal out in a downward facing dog, pushing one heel to the floor. Bend the other knee, alternate side to side. Got a variation on the world's greatest stretch coming up next. Glide to a high plank, step the right foot outside the right hand. Take the right elbow, drop it towards the ankle, and then open up the right arm to the sky. Drop the right elbow right back down and repeat. So just open and close for a few reps. On the right, feel the upper back. Rotate, step back to push-up position, and we'll start it on the left. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Open and close from here. You can always drop that back knee if you need to. Very good. Let's walk the hands back to the toes. Stand tall, give yourself a hug, alternate over and under. Pull the hands up over the shoulders, back behind the hips. We'll get some large circles forward with the arms. 5 or 6 reps, and then large circles backwards. And a squat progression for 3 reps. Hands up to the sky, fold at the hips, touch the toes. From there, drop into a squat, full foot on the ground, reach the arms up, and then stand up and repeat. So toe touch, then squat, reach up, and then stand up. Let's get 3 total. Once you've got 3, stretch what you need. We're gonna get right into our first move. Grab some water if you wish. So first move, if you've got either a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can use it, but again, you can always go body weight. The pattern is a clean, catch, and squat. So we're gonna start with the weight, whether it's a kettlebell or dumbbell, between the shoelaces, pull it to the chin, catch, squat, set it back down between the shoelaces, and repeat. So clean, catch, squat. Now, of course, if you don't have the weight, imagine you do. So hinge, stand, squat. So hinge at the hips, stand, squat. Hinge, stand, squat. If you're struggling with that pattern, you could always just do a classic body weight squat if you don't have weight. Otherwise, either with the dumbbell or kettlebell, clean and squat. All right, let's rock and roll. As always, challenge by choice. Let's have some fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Clean to the chin, sweep the elbows underneath. Catch, knees out as you drop into your squat. So hinge, clean, catch, squat. Use your breath. Focus on the best technique you've got. Torso upright as you drop into the squat. As you set the bell between the shoelaces, you're hinging, so chest kind of faces the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. Next pattern. Push-up position, walkout. So hands start stacked underneath the shoulders. Abs are tight. We're gonna slowly walk the hands forward in front of the shoulders, and then walk the hands back. Trying to keep the torso right where it's at. Now, if this bugs the wrist, you can always just hold a classic forearm plank. So you have that as an alternative if you'd like. Strong abs, strong shoulders. 3, 2, 1, begin. So walking out, controlling back. The only thing to move are those arms. So we want to resist rotation around the midsection, the lower back, hips. We want to try to avoid twisting. Let's work for another 15 seconds. Stay strong, strong shoulders, strong abs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Chair in the mix next. Now you've got the option, if you like, to load this with weight. You don't have to. Rear foot elevated split squat. We're going to put the shoelaces of the rear foot up on the chair. Dip the back knee, drive through the lead leg in front. Dip, stand. So if you'd like the added challenge, you can hold the weight. Now, if the rear foot elevated split squat is too much, just split your stance. You can do a classic split squat from the floor. Okay, so you've got the option to use the chair. That's just an option. Focus on form first. Halfway, we'll switch legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Most of your weight is on this lead leg, not necessarily on the chair. So maybe 70% or even 80% is on the lead leg. The trail leg is more of a kickstand. Let's work for another 7 seconds on this leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, switch sides. Get low, get tall. Think vertical shin in front. Use your breath. Exhale all the way up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Last move, towel slam. I don't know if I mentioned this, but we are going to use a towel. If you don't have a towel nearby, you could always just pretend that you've got a ball or a towel and slam. Or if you actually have a jam ball or a ball that does not bounce, you're welcome to slam that. Otherwise, towel works great. We're going to get tall with the towel, whip the floor, maintaining good posture. So think power, slam the towel down off the floor, come back to the top, and repeat again. If you don't have any equipment, imagine you do. We're just trying to be powerful, but make sure we can control the movement. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Whip the floor, but make sure you can control the movement. Don't let the towel throw your positioning off. Think power, but control. And have some fun. Trying to get the heart rate going. Another 10 seconds with this first set. We're going right back to the top, to that clean and squat, or just your body weight clean and squat. Time on, or time off for the towel in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Grab a couple deep breaths. That's round 1. So we're back to either the kettlebell, dumbbell, or body weight clean catch squat. Challenge by choice. As always, prioritize your form. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Clean catch, squat, stand, repeat. If you've got a dumbbell or kettlebell, make sure to set it down between the feet. We don't want to let the weight drift in front of the toes. As you set it down, big booty bump. Push the hips back as you set it back, or set it down. Knees out as you drop into your squat. Stay with the quality. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Walkout. Push-up position, walking hands out. Again, you could always just be holding the classic forearm plank if the walkout is too much. Time on for this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Slowly walk the hands out in front of the shoulders. Walk them back. Again, the only thing to move is the arms. Everything else is just a statue. Floating parallel to the floor, staying tight at the abs, but not forgetting to breathe. Walk it out, walk it back. Pull the belly button to the spine. Feel the abs work to resist rotation and extension right around that lower back area. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Rear foot elevated split squat is next. Shoelaces on the chair or the ottoman. Again, you can always just go to the floor if the rear foot elevation is too much. Option to add weight. Time on at 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Big vertical front shin. That full front foot is driving right into the floor. Own each repetition. with your best mechanics. Use your breath, exhale on the way up. 5 seconds on this leg. Can you get one more quality rep? 3, 2, halfway. Let's switch sides. Get low, get tall. Most of your weight is on that lead leg. Trail leg is just a kickstand. Woo-wee. Little balance. Use your breath. Exhale as you come back to the top. Last 7 seconds. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tremendous. Woo. Towel slams. Or ball slams, imagining that you are throwing something down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, begin. With the floor. Woo-wee. Maintain good position as you whip the floor. Think power, but pay attention to the joints. Remember, we want to preserve the joints. So if the wrists, elbows, ankles, hips, knees, if those start to feel funky, make sure to modify. Last 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds complete. We got 1 to go. So we're back to the clean catch squat move, or just your body weight variation with or without resistance. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Pull to the chin, sweep the elbows underneath, catch, squat, repeat. Knees out as you drop into your squat. Breathing through each rep. Let's focus for another 15 seconds. Going to the walkout after this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tremendous. Do your forearm plank or up on the hands. Walk out, walk back. Strong abs, strong shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Don't rush through. Really think about just staying bulletproof at the torso as you work the arms out and back. Toes are digging into the floor. Pull the belly button to the spine so the abs are engaged. Woo-wee. 12 seconds to go. Stay strong. Split squats coming after this. 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We'll get our split squats. Put your stance. Option to elevate your rear foot. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Use your breath. Exhaling as you make your way to the top. Vertical front shin. Squeeze the butt at the very top of the move. Really think about the muscles you're using. So that lead, quad, hamstrings, glutes. Think about tightening them up as you go through the pattern. That is halfway. Switch your lead foot, see if you can match reps. Get low, get tall. Great work, breathing through each rep. Got 10 seconds to go, 2 quality reps left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tremendous work. Towel slam is how we're finishing off this block. With the towel. Best technique you've got. Don't lose your posture. Water break after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Have some fun. with the quality. Every rep matters. Let's work for another 15 seconds. Water break coming. Good power, good control. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. So let's start, y'all. Woo! Take a water break, grab some deep breaths. We'll get set up with another block in just a bit. Okay. Option to use the chair here. This is just an option. So, we're gonna do, I'll show you several options. Single leg, sit to stand. We're gonna balance on one, sit low, or sit onto the chair, then drive through that lead leg. Now you can kickstand this lead foot. Now, if you don't have a chair, if that's just too much, just a classic bodyweight squat is gonna work just fine. Listen for the halfway. So we're sitting down with one leg, sit all the way down. Try to take momentum out of the equation. Stand back up, okay? Again, you can always just do a classic bodyweight squat, or if you've got weight and you prefer to do a bilateral squat with weight, that works as well. I'm on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Get low, drive through that balancing leg, control it down, control it up. Now, you can always kickstand that lead foot. If this feels sketchy on the knees, just go to a classic bilateral squat. That is halfway. Let's switch the balancing leg if you're doing the single leg option here. Nice quality. Try to maintain an upright torso as you drop the hips down. See if you can avoid plopping. You're sitting down in control, standing up without a ton of momentum. Whew. 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Chair dip is next. We're gonna sit on the edge of the chair, walk the feet out so the hips are elevated in front of the edge of the chair, drop the hips, and then press back to the top. Now, if you don't have the chair, you could do a close grip kneeling push-up. We're targeting the tricep, the muscle in the back of the upper arm. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So drop the hips, exhale, straighten out the arms. Drop, and then use the strength of the arms to extend. Adjust the stance, walk the feet back to make it easier. Walk the feet forward to make it tougher. Find that line between great technique and great challenge. Use your breath. Exhale as you push the chair away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Shuffle and squat is next. 2 shuffles or 3 shuffles depending on what you got for space. Moving laterally, 2 or 3 shuffles and squat. Now we got the option to walk through your shuffles. Just take 2 or 3 squatted or half squat position shuffles or walks and then add a squat at the end. Otherwise, push the ground away, go for a little bit of speed. 3, 2, 1, begin. Tap the floor, but maintain good posture. Little cardio interval here. Strong legs. Should be feeling it a little bit in the legs. Own the movement, pick the feet up. Stay soft on the feet, soft and athletic. We'll go for another 10 seconds here. Then we'll get the band in the mix. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Hinged band row is next. If you don't have the band, hinge your chest forward and reverse fly, squeeze the shoulder blades. If you do have the band, we're gonna put the arch of the foot on the center of the band. Just one foot is fine. Pull the elbows by the rib cage, hands come to the bottom of the chest. Exhale as you pull. Halfway, we'll switch the lead foot. Of course, you can dictate the challenge. If you just go one loop through, it's a great place to start. If you need a little extra, you can always double up. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. and pull. Again, if you don't have the band, reverse fly is your other option. Long spine, shoulders are down away from the ears, so we don't want to shrug at the shoulders. 3, 2, halfway. You can switch the balancing or the lead leg, the leg that has, or the foot that has the band. Switch your stance. Woo! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Excellent work, y'all. All right, my friends, we're going back to the chair. Sit, stand. Sit, stand. Option to go single leg. You can always kickstand one heel, or we could just go classic body weight or resistance squat. Your choice. 3, 2, 1, begin. Control down, try not to flop. We've got the option to come down. If you're trying to find a progression without losing technique, come down on 1, and then you can spike the heel, come up with 2. Get low, get tall. Super functional move here, provided that it's not lighten up the knees, ankles, hips. That's halfway. Switch the balancing leg. Woo. Good strength. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Quick transition to our next move, which is the chair dip. Again, if you don't have the chair, you could always go kneeling, close grip, push up, targeting the triceps. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Exhale as you press into the chair and elevate the hips. Keep breathing. Pretty mechanics all the way through your set. Your set is over when your technique breaks down. You can always reset and take a break if you're feeling like you're struggling with the form. 10 seconds to go. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Shuffle with your tap. We're going to shuffle, tap the floor. Again, you could walk through this one if you need a modification. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. 2 or 3 shuffles. Squat, tap the floor. Again, for less impact, you could just sidestep, add a squat at the end. Otherwise, push the ground away like a defensive slide in basketball. Quick, soft on the feet, stay athletic. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Band row or your hinged reverse fly. Start late if you need to. Otherwise, my time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. You dictate the challenge by where you grab the band and how much tension you put in the band. Use that principle of great technique first, followed by challenge. Find the line between great technique and great challenge. Use your breath. Exhale as you pull. That is halfway, team. Woo-wee. Last 12 seconds to go. Stay with your best form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. Back to the single leg squat on the chair. Try to take momentum out of the equation. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, be sure not to plop down. We want to come down in the most control you've got. Use the strength of the quad, the hamstrings, to control yourself all the way through the pattern. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Again, if this one feels sketchy, you could always just go to a classic 2-leg squat. Injury is the opposite of the goal. Keep that in mind. The last thing we're trying to do is get hurt. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, team. Dips. Or your close grip push-up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Exhale as you push the ground away. Woo, team. Stay strong with me. We got 15 seconds. End early if you need to. Stay with your quality. Don't lose your mechanics. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Okay. Shuffle, tap the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 2 or 3 shuffles, squat, get low, try to maintain good posture. Stay tall up top. Keep working with me, team. We got 7 seconds to go. 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Finishing off with the pulling pattern, either with the band. By the way, if this bugs your lower back and you do have the band, you can go to a seated position and row like this. So you've got that option if this bugs the lower back. Otherwise, hinge forward. Make sure the band is secured on the arch of the foot. Exhale as you pull. Water break after this. Hold with the arms in the back. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Exhale as you pull. Plenty of breathing. Stay with your quality. That is halfway. Switch the arch of the foot. Stay strong, team. 10 seconds. Maybe 3 quality reps left. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Tremendous work. Grab some water, take a few deep breaths. Finish line is on the horizon. Whew. All right. We got 2 moves for the finish. We got a push-up pattern, and then we have an abs move. We're gonna work for about 25 to 30 seconds, and then have a quick transition back and forth. So push-up pattern, just classic. Get low, get tall, keeping great posture. Come to the knees if you need to. The second move, we're going to the back. Elevate the feet, hollow body position, elevate the shoulders. We're gonna lower and then raise without taking the lower back off the floor. So we don't wanna let the lower back rise off the floor. So think about pulling belly button down to the spine, lower, raise for added challenge. You can extend the hands behind you. We're going back and forth. About 25, 30 seconds of work. Quick transition, 3 sets through, then we're done. Finish line on the way. Embrace this last challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Plank position, drop into your push-up, maintaining that plank position. So don't lose posture, especially at the head. Make sure the head doesn't drop to the floor. You could always be holding a plank here or drop to the knees if you need a modification. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's transition to the back. See if you can elevate the shoulders off the ground, but if that bugs the neck, just relax the back of the head, the shoulders on the floor. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Lower in control. Pull the feet back up. So hollow body position, slow lower. Woo, you feel the abs work. 15 seconds to go. And this will be round 1 of 3, so we've got 2 more rounds after this. Woo, 6, 5, 4, stay strong, 3, 2, 1, tremendous. We're gonna make our way back to push-up position. We'll get into round 2. Embrace the challenge for 2 more rounds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Classic push-up. Think vertical forearms, long spine, quality reps. Feel the chest and the arms work here. Work your range of motion all the way down, all the way up, but make sure you can control whatever range you've got. Woo-wee. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Woo. Let's transition onto the back. Slow lower, hollow body. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Little burner for the abs here. Lower in control. Try to push or pull the belly button down into the spine. You really should feel the abs working. Woo! Embrace the burn in your best form. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds complete, we got 1 round to go. Strong finish here. Start late if you need to, otherwise time coming on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Think about screwing the hands into the ground. Stay tight at the torso so we don't want to lose that posture. Come to the knees if you need to. 15 seconds to go on the push-up. Woo, team. 7, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, let's finish off with the abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last 30 seconds of the day. See, imagine a string pulling the nose to the ceiling. So see if you get the shoulders just an inch or 2 elevated off the floor. Last 15 seconds, embrace it in your best mechanics. Woo. 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish line, that is a wrap. You have done it, team. Let's have a stretch. Before you go too far, let's make our way to a tabletop position. We're gonna arch the back and then hammock the spine, cat camel. Use your breath. Good, walk the hands forward. We're gonna lower the chest through the arms and then either baby cobra, or if it feels okay, you got your upward facing dog. Stretching out the abdominal wall there. Good, bring the heels together, sink the hips back, knees slightly out, reach the arms ahead, and we'll drop into a child's pose. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here. From tabletop position, step the right foot outside the right hand. And then open up the right arm to the sky. Get long across the chest. Follow that reaching hand with the eyes. Good, sink the hips back onto the heels, straighten out the lead leg, hamstring stretch on the right. Good, we'll start it over, step the left foot outside the left hand, drop the left elbow towards the ankle. Then open up the left arm to the sky, get long. Drop the hips back, straighten out, hamstring stretch here on the left. Good, half kneeling position next. Right knee down, right hand reaches to the sky, side bend to the left. Think about finding a stretch in the hip flexor and the quad. Good, set the left knee down. Right foot is up, left arm reaches up to the sky, side bend to the right. Nice long stretch across the hip, the quad, the side body. Back at tabletop, curl the toes, pike the hips, look back at the feet, pedal out. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternating side to side. And then press both heels to the floor. Chest to thighs, downward facing dog. From there, slowly walk the hands to the toes, bend the knees. Curl your way back to a standing position. And put your hands together. You have done it, y'all. Stretch what you need. As always, let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. Stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.